possession in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got himself on the board with a 3 there. George for 3. Thunder with a lead. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And George launches it from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Alex.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 6. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Six to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Williams from long range.
Not sure how he finds himself with so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Maxey. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
A clear look for Embiid. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Embiid's got 10 points in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. SGA doing his thing in close.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Here's Maxey. Into the lane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Dort for 3. Hits a three-pointer. So Dort got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Down low. Here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. For three, Maxey. The Thunder pull it in. Dort for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Driving inside. Screen by Holmgren. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. And Philadelphia has possession. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 6. Here's George. Lets the three fly. That one is off. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. So it's Philadelphia now. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Oubre. George outside. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
76ers trail by 5. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And it's Williams off the drive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .119 left in the third. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Dort grabs the miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now Maxey over Dort. Back to Maxey. They set a pick. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And Oubre gets it to go.
Well, going up inside, Oubre with a nice rhythm touch there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Over to the wing. Tries to break his ice. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
76ers trail by 9. Here's the pick. For three, Maxey. He drops it from range. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Screen by Embiid. For three, Maxey. Kicks it to George. Puts up a three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. 76ers trail by 9. For three, Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Fires the three. No good that time. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Dort with a steal. Caruso, right side. Inside. And he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Embiid can't hit. Thunder leading by 8. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here